You're good.
Check. I'm live.
Yep.
And here with my guys behind the scenes on.
Just talking with Dell Gold. Yep.
I'm Dell Gold.
I know. Yeah, so I'm
Hey,
saying
yo,
Dell
that's
Gold.
crazy. These niggas is for
try
real
that
twins. I should have brought the twins poster to put up behind us.
See what we can do.
No, but oh yeah, you got Let's put it back there. You might as well go back there the whole.
1, 2.
Yeah. But we outside, we in here at Rendezvous Lounge. Just get my behind the scenes one time with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi on the Gold and Salvi show. Just talking. Podcast vibes.
There's my
You know. I don't really like posting while I'm at the space. You know what I mean? This type of shit I'll post later.
Yeah, no. You don't want people to be nowhere
on my dick. You know what I mean? Yes. That's what you was gonna say.
That too.
That's what you was gonna say.
You don't want them on your dick?
No.
To know where you are? If they don't know where you are, then they can't get on your dick.
Smart man. Smart man.
Words of wisdom.
Well, you got knowledge.
Words of wisdom.
You got that cut knowledge. All right. Oh, he is a
Jesus Christ. It scared the bullshit out of it. Didn't scare
Calm
you?
down, princess.
Princess.
Lay down. Good pop. She's a baby.
Yeah. I think she's already laying down.
Beautiful dog. She ain't got a
Just
choice.
making
That cage
noises.
small as shit.
In the show.
She ain't got a choice. That cage small as
This
shit.
out of nowhere.
Well, it already happened.
I forgot to tell Dell.
About the dog?
Yo, it's a dog back there. So if you hear that, we just gonna have to edit it out.
No, we got to keep the dog in there.
Well, I guess it's shout out to Princess on the cameo.
I want to let you know I ate. So the rumble counter, if I had to put some money on it, I would say it's going to be as close to 0 as possible. But now we can start the dog counter.
Yo, you for real be hearing his stomach for real?
Everyone.
Crazy. I'm gonna be listening like that's. I'm not gonna front. I was low key looking forward to hearing your stomach. So I'm kind of disappointed that you were fucking well fed.
It's a
Shout out to him being famous.
It's like a special guest.
All these bitches out here feeding him now.
Who?
right.
Who? It's not my stomach.
Shout out to all these bitches out here feeding Mike Salvi famous ass.
So there's none.
That's what he posted.
I know.
That's what he posted.
I was doing my damnedest not to edit anything out of the damn show.
Hey, we just getting started.
Welcome to Just Talking with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi and Buhzz, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me, man. For real, that's real shit. I'm not really gonna look at the camera too much.
You don't have.
I'm talking to y'all for real, because this is very special to me, and I'm happy to be here. And thank y'all for pulling up to Rendezvous Lounge. The number one lounge in West Philadelphia. Best kept secret. Pull up.
So because I don't read things and I don't think things through or ask questions too much, when I thought that typically when Buhzz and I hang out or have a meeting or whatever, it's in the car.
Whoa.
Okay, so
I really know the Buhzz brand does not support the sound effect that just happened with Mike.
We can always edit that out. All right. Clip.
Can I give you?
That's a whoa moment.
Hey, you can put this.
If you.
No, you can put this right here. I'll give you this is a
3 minutes.
black people teaching time. Okay.
Teach me.
I'm about to teach this man. I don't know if you know the history about that sound. Are you familiar? Okay, so the sound you just made, sir, has a lot to do with sucking dick. Okay, so now as black kids, we play too much, right? We always been playing the dozens, right? And then you might say something, and then they might say in your mouth.
Yeah.
In mid-conversation, if they catch you without you saying, no, fuck out of here. I don't even know how you block it. But if you can block it, I'm not sure it's even possible to block, but that's what kids did when I was coming up. So they say, and then out of nowhere, you just, me. I didn't do shit to you.
You didn't, and I didn't mean it like
Right
that at all.
back. I got it, they know. I did the thing back to him. I did it back.
You're a part of it.
Yeah.
And they slap hands.
I'm not sucking dick, he is.
No, he's not. No, hold on.
It's not me.
It's a whoa moment.
He's sucking dick.
No, he's not. So what was great was Dell just was like, yeah, that's definitely a thing.
No, that we did come up like that. So I just that was the I don't know what I called it, but that was me teaching. That was the black people teaching moment or whatever. I was
what we
teaching.
call it.
What you call
You
it?
be dick eating, like you be
Damn.
real Joe.
Damn.
Like, that's the joke. Like, damn, bro, you drawing?
Yeah.
Like, for real. Get it out your mouth.
Yeah, and that's what you just did. So you're welcome for me educating you.
Just
You
don't
know what I
ever
mean?
do that
And this
again.
is
Like, that's all.
I won't, clearly.
and this is what we should be doing out here in the black community. We don't
Helping each
really
other.
gotta have division. Just when you see fuck shit happening, they are unaware, because clearly he didn't know. He didn't know. We can't blame a motherfucker for not knowing. But it was a teachable moment, and as an OG, I got to give him a little game. Like, listen, brother, let me show you and sit you down as to tell you how you just told me I was sucking dick. He didn't know he told me that.
Let's
All right.
move on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just.
Back to
Didn't you have some questions for Bob?
It's like the end of the show. Like,
But thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This show is almost a little bit longer than last week's.
damn.
Wow. So, I don't even know where we were going with this.
But thank you for asking, guys.
Hope
I'm just
all's
working
well.
Yeah. How was y'all weekend?
Great.
what's it? Tuesday. Yeah, our weekend was good. I had a show in Jersey on Sunday in the rain, cold. But it was a nice crowd of people that came out ready to laugh. Had a good time, some fun. Everybody on the show killed. I ended up headlining. I didn't know I was headlining. But I headlined, and it was fun. Gave out some flyers to our show. It's coming up on Saturday, the 17th.
I love Dell energy always. That's why I love watching their podcast. And just on that note, one moment. I got some. Let me hold on.
He's got something for us.
I got
Right
something
back
for that.
after these messages.
After these messages.
I'm back.
We'll be right back.
So dig, right? They'll go, when I watch their podcast, this is one thing they'll go do that I hate. I hate it. I fucking hate when you do it. Fucking hate it. I'm gonna be Dell Gold, y'all. We Dell. I'm Dell for the next little bit. Come on, Mike. What we doing, man? I'm Dell.
What are you doing?
You ready?
Oh, you're Dell?
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Just Talking with Mike Salvi and Dell Gold.
Yeah, I'm Dell Gold, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people say I'm like Shaq out here in these streets, you know what I mean? And so I love our podcast. Thank you for having me.
That ain't me. That's not me. I be chilling. It start off low and chill, and then it go up. Like it start off the podcast nice and mellow, and then we get into the groove of things.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely think he in the beginning of the podcast is very much so like this, like you know, me being Del Gold, sometimes I just don't want to be in this motherfucker, man. I hate recording. I don't like talking to people, and I'm just a big black man, and I
That's
wear
not
black
true
all
at
the
all.
time.
This has to be real confusing for the audience because they're seeing threes right now. They're seeing three different Dell Golds.
They know that's
They're
not
confused.
Yeah.
Because he got on,
Personally,
he got on
am
pink.
me.
He got on pink and blue.
Yes, I am me. I'm
They're
Del
not
Gold.
gonna wear pink and blue.
Yes, I am. I'm Del Gold right now, and I just want y'all to know, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the Gold and Salvi show, you know what I mean? And that's, you know, I care a lot. I'm very excited right now. I don't know if y'all can tell.
And they know it's not me again because I don't say golden Salvi.
I'm
I
very
say gold
excited.
Salvi.
That's right.
Gold Salvi.
See?
Gold
That's how
Salvi.
you know that like, that ain't.
It's an imposter.
Yeah, they'll be like, that ain't Dell.
I'm the real Del Gold. I don't know what the fuck these niggas is talking about right now. Mike, who's this character we got on the show today?
You're just
I
gonna
don't want to be you because I would have to start dancing and shit.
wearing a crown. You got to put this on. I don't even know if you're allowed to touch it.
Shit. Yeah, I put on the Eagles onesie and shit. All this shit going on. I was like, oh,
Man, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. For real, man. I'm
What
just
up?
saying, man, we had the show.
Eagles onesie.
yeah, Buhzz got an Eagles onesie.
Yeah, I do. Man, check the page. Yeah, every
So-
time we score, I post one.
I want to just say thank you.
48 points or some shit like that.
Yeah, I had to stop after the third, but I wasn't about to
I'm about
post
to
a
say.
fucking new video every time. I was trying to keep them in the chamber. They scored so fast, I had to run out all the three I had. But anyway, Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles, man. Bird gang. I don't know if that's a bird sound, but
I don't think
that's
they
the
do
only
that.
one I know.
Yeah,
You put this
it's a lot of different birds. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna sing this song right now.
So thank you for the lesson. What I was going to say was typically,
You're welcome.
there's no will.
I said you're welcome.
Oh, I'm welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just so used. I'm triggered. I'm used to hearing well.
I don't even play the pause game, so you good.
I appreciate it. Thanks. He does, so it doesn't matter.
I say pause shit all the time.
When you said rendezvous, I thought the rendezvous was going to be in like a vehicle, in a car.
Yeah, you thought the rendezvous was going to be in my vehicle.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not a bad.
So that's
assumption.
what the only reason that's why we're doing this sharing mic thing back and forth. That's all I wanted to say. And then you guys help me out.
Well, I appreciate y'all giving me my own microphone, man. I'm not saying I need it, but I'm just glad I don't gotta share with y'all.
It's less awkward.
Yeah, y'all used y'all team already. Yeah.
Why do you make a weird face about that?
That's good.
Nothing. Go on.
Good.
Yeah,
All right, so we'll go on a little
See
bit.
Dell?
Yeah.
Yo, see Dell? I'm telling you, yo, the Dell that was just on before I came back.
Before you came back.
Yeah, before I came back, yo. Oh yeah, I'm back. Yo,
Oh, yeah, welcome,
Taylor.
Buhzz.
I'm back.
How you
Yo,
doing?
my name's Buhzz Taylor, man. I'm back. Thank y'all for having me. Go Salvi.
What?
I didn't know if you were gonna
say.
So maybe you were.
Say, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
There you go.
Drinking beer and smoking weed.
There's not much else to do. So, Buhzz Taylor, tell us a little bit about you. What you got going on? What do you do? Who are you? We know, but they may not.
All right.
So
Thank you for asking that question, Michael.
You're welcome.
We here.
Buzz. First question
We here from the mic.
It's on.
No, like it's right on. Yep.
There we go.
There you go.
We
So
good?
it's probably not like.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry about that if y'all was hearing my hair this whole time. That's their fault. Yeah, it's not my fault.
So can we? I got a question. I don't
Talk
think I
to
ever
me.
asked you. Can
Yeah.
we start with your name?
Yeah.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Is that's your name?
That's my name. Yeah.
Short for anything, or is it Buzz?
No. The name,
Go
my.
by-
Oh, you want my government?
No, I don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your answer, it's not my
No,
government.
I mean,
No, it's
but
not
you
on
came
my
up
birth
with it.
certificate.
Okay.
Yeah, no, well, the
How
hood
did
came
Buzz
up with it for me.
Okay.
The hood did. They gave me that joint when I was like 12. I added the H when I was like, it was Black Planet days. I added the H. You know what I'm saying? When AOL AIM came out, when you was in the chat, when you was like, sex, age, location, that's when I added the H. Because I had to, because it was
So you
true when I
understand
typed
that.
in Buzz, a lot of other shit was coming up.
Yep.
But I was already being called Buzz. I never wrote it down really because it was just a hood thing. I actually started from basketball. It didn't even come from nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But what's the meaning behind Buzz? Like, all right, the hood gave you the name.
So, but
So
basketball.
why
it was
did
a
you-
basketball thing. All right, I was stupid back in the day. And well, kids, we all were, but like it came from basketball. So I was like, it was AI days. I'm not even AI days, but I was handles. I had handles, right? Real good with the ball. And when I would cross somebody over, I can't remember. It was something going around where it was the word buzzed. They were saying you got buzzed because you got stunned or whatever. Like if you got froze, right? So I would say, oh, don't get buzzed. And then my cousin would be like, getting buzzing. It was like getting buzzy. So then it turned into buzzy because I would say it a lot. Like I'm a buzz this nigga. Don't get like, because I would always blow by. If I blow by, you got buzz. You stuck at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? So, and then that turned into buzzy. And then so I've been buzzy since I was a young boy.
Gotcha. All right.
It's a basketball thing. But it was like just the way, I don't know, it was the lingo back then. I don't know why the fuck we were saying they got stung. Like it looked like they got stung. Then that turned into getting buzzed. Like, you know what I mean? Just from you freezing. It's really what it was. I get it, but like it's not clever. It's not really.
Yeah, when I get stung, I'm usually like, fuck! Like, I move a lot.
I got stuck with Killer. Yup, Killer. Killa.
Usually when people get stuck with that stuff, they usually kill someone. Or,
It was a basketball thing though.
oh, that's actually a good name.
Yeah,
That's a good name.
I like defense a lot. So when I used to block people's shot, I used to do it like real aggressive. I used to block people's shot and like the
You used
person
to
will
kill
fall.
their shot. Used to kill it.
Like it was just like somebody really got shot, like real. Cause the person go up for a layup, then I come from the other side, punch that shit, boy fall, and I'm screaming all in your face. That shit just looks real bad
sight.
out there. Yeah, so it like
This is the part of the show where it starts to go up and it
my
elevates.
guy brother, shout out Terrence. He was like, yeah, Killer, and I just heard that like all summer. Killer, go ahead, get him, kill. So
Yeah.
it was a bad thing for people. Like you try to lay it up, like you know the baseline. You come from the one side, and you just happen to be looking over and you see me running from the other side. Oh shit! So you try to lay it up real quick, and hell no. and then the ball make that sound, that pop, like that shit bad.
Killer. It was killer.
Killing you out there. And then with football as well, because I used to jump over.
Killer.
Just make people look
That's
bad.
a good sports name.
Did they
That's a
already
great
know you
sports
as
name.
Killer in football?
No,
Was it like,
already.
Killer's here too?
So what you not gonna get it covered? You put some sports around it.
I'm about to get it covered.
Just put some sports around it. Put sports stuff around. Sports.
Only
Killer.
reason why I'm getting it covered now because of my baby girl, and it just don't look right.
If you put sports around it. If you put some sports around, like I got one of these joints. Oh yeah, I put some sports around my son's shit. But that's what I mean. Put some sports around it, and it makes sense.
You put a microphone there too.
You a microphone killer? Oh, that's
Killer on stage. You
clever.
can put a microphone there
My
too.
arm is on fire though, so it looks dangerous.
That's hell.
Well, your left arm is dangerous. Let them know. It's,
That's hell, though. That is like Satan. Like, you okay with that? Like, what does the fire represent, man?
Why you gotta go straight to hell? What if it's just like the fire, the energy, the passion?
That's why I had to ask. My initial instinct is to say,
Like
he's going to hell.
This arm right here is the good side. This arm right here is the bad side. So
I was right.
I always say, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm that shit in the middle. It's like, I might care. I might not care. So this arm set on fire. So I really don't give a fuck.
I do the same thing.
Like it goes by the star. See the dark star.
Yep.
The red star.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bloods and Crip.
Yeah, I got it. Well, or
That's what it looks like.
that's what it looks like.
I ain't set tripping out this mother. I ain't set tripping out this. This is what I said. I don't know about no Buhzz and Crips. I ain't know.
I'm just saying, it's tatted on his body, bro. You gotta believe gang tats when you see it. They was a part of something. I'm not saying they didn't change. I mean, they was a part
Stars?
of something.
Yeah. What gang
the
star?
five-star
Yeah, gang-
general.
what's the-
Five-star
wait,
general?
gang star?
The star, he didn't make it to the 5-star. He only 1-star. I get it. It's
2-star
red.
general.
It's red. It was 2 on there?
Well, he's got the dark and the red.
That's what I'm saying. 2-star
one
general.
of each.
Well, all them, right. So that's like a crazy place to be in. That's some fucking Donnie Bravo fucking deep cover shit
Yep.
right there. How the fuck is he in
double
both
agent.
sets?
He's a double
He's
agent.
a fucking double agent, and he's still here. Dell goes a legend.
He is
That's
a
what we
legend.
realized today on the show. Dell goes a motherfucking legend.
I care and I don't take no shit as well. Like,
And he got killer on him.
gang.
And he got killer on him.
Never been to prison.
You know what
You're
though?
a good fucking guy. You're a good fucking killer.
And I'm obviously I'll be careful about. He only showed us the 2, so there could be more. I'm not asking to see more.
No, man.
That's what I mean. I don't know that we
much
want
already.
to.
And you
Yeah.
put my life in danger for real.
Right. We'll have to edit that part out too, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, just you know what I'm
See,
saying.
look at
I
him
didn't
nodding his
even
head.
wanna-
Yes.
Listen, man, the Buhzz brand don't know
Instinctively.
nothing about anything that got to do with
Buzz.
Del Grove.
That's true.
Let's look at the Buhzz sometimes.
Yo,
Like,
how's y'all saying that's like a bad thing? Most of the people that I know, like when you watch The Born Identity, we watch 007, when they're casing shit or being able to pay attention to their subjects, they on the bus looking at this shit. They not in the car.
Remember the Devil's Advocate with Al Pacino? He said,
Yes.
"Learn the subways, use them."
Learn
That's
it.
what-
That's
the
what
devil
I'm
was
saying.
riding.
So he told us I've used the bus. That's scaring me more. Just saying, but let's just change the subject. I'm sorry, bro, that we took it there. I was, you a killer, man. On the court, sports killer.
Sports killer.
Sports
you
killer.
know what I'm saying?
Are you listening?
It's Christmas.
Now we talking about white Jesus or black Jesus on Christmas. I don't understand.
There isn't a white Jesus.
So it's black Jesus from the rip.
It's black Jesus.
Well, I say some of these songs. They don't like to talk about no black people I know. There's some. They talking about white Jesus. Them songs.
Most of them are, yeah.
All right, I'm just making sure we was on the same page. All right, because he was singing white Jesus.
I thought we were talking about Santa Claus.
That song you was singing is white. It's Caucasian.
I think Santa's white because he lives in the
I was
he lives
singing
in
the
the
version
snow.
from Off a Living Single with Khadijah and them. They black.
I know what you're.
All right, that's a good version now.
Yes. That's
The Buhzz brand does not support my own thoughts on what Delco was doing.
I
Yo,
see it on my
how you
page.
do your own disclaimer? That's amazing. I do not support the views that come out of this mouth.
You know,
No. This doesn't happen.
Equal. I'm equal, man. Hey, we're not gonna.
Brilliant.
I'm wrong.
And he brought that to the stage and music. So what do you? I don't know. You're
Not going on. Shit. Where y'all
lot
want to
going
start?
on.
I mean, all right. So
What do you
right
want to
now,
start with?
roasted gets smoked. So season 2. So me and this guy, Delgo, my business partner, we had a roasted gets smoked battle where it's a excuse me. Yeah, what's wrong?
Go ahead.
So yeah. So anyway, me and a friend of mine, business partner of mine, good brother, man. He talks a lot, very energetic. It's crazy. You got to meet him. we started this roast battle because he's like the man, like king type shit on the roast shit. I don't know if y'all know about roast battles, but you know, the dozens, busting on motherfuckers.
Whoa.
That type shit.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I say Paul shit all the time. But anyway.
When do you see the whoa moments real at a podcast?
Yeah, man.
24 hours long.
I do the woo moments. It's only fair.
I say Paul shit all the time. Anyway. So roast battle, 16 competitors we had. We had one champion. $500 was given away. So that was the first season. We're ready to bring that back. So I'm excited about that in the upcoming 2023. We're doing 8 competitors. Now last one, the first season, shout out to Princess.
I thought that was Mike's son.
Shout out to Princess.
It's not Mike's son? Okay.
I told you.
Shout out to Princess. You know, we got the pup in the building holding shit down. You know what I'm saying? First season, we did 16 competitors, half online, half offline. Well, I mean, half online and half in person. This year, we're going to do the whole thing is in person. Shout out to Princess. This year, we're going to do the whole thing in person, 8 competitors. $500 going to be given away in a championship belt. You got to dethrone Eli from Jersey. Our belt went to Jersey, which we were salty about, but you know, he earned it.
Yeah,
so I'm excited about that.
I want the belt back.
You want the belt back?
Yeah, I want the belt back. Even if I gotta join the goddamn roast to get smoked my damn self.
He's not allowed to join Roast to Get Smoked. The Buhzz brand just wants to throw it out there. Disclaimer that Dell Gold,
he's excluded.
The partner, is not allowed to enter Roast to Get Smoked by any means because he's the brand and he's the popular one.
So give us our belt back. Somebody from Philly.
Somebody.
I'm gonna get.
That's up to us as the recruiters. We got to recruit well.
Yeah.
We got to recruit people that we think can take Eli down.
I understand that whoever recruit better, get the fucking belt back. Like,
Oh, you want another belt? Like a recruiter belt?
no, the belt that Eli has, he got to win to get it back home.
Yeah.
Our belt been living in
We
Jersey.
just want the
for
winner to
like
be
2
in
years.
Philly if possible. But you know, if not, the best player can win, man. Best comedian. And also, first time here on the Gold Salvi talk show. What's this shit called, y'all?
Just talking with Dell
There you
Gold,
go.
Mike Salvi.
It's fucking such a difficult name.
I don't know what it is.
Just talking with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi. Gold Salvi show. So the fucking premiere. Premiere exclusive. Mike Salvi will be the 3rd judge in the Roast to Get Smoked Battle Season 2.
Yep.
Man, make sure y'all tap in. Look out for the promo for that. Follow Roast to Get Smoked. I'm sure they're going to put it on the screen right here at Roast to Get Smoked. Follow Roast to Get Smoked on Instagram. And sign up. Sign up, man. Go for that bag. Bring that belt back to the Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Yeah, they took it down.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, because we in the future. You know
Starting to get it now.
We in the future, yo. I seen when y'all was. Yeah, I be watching y'all shit, man, and I like that was decent. When I first seen it, I said, yo, they killing that. That's decent because I didn't turn away because y'all was still doing it. It was stupid. Y'all just kept putting it up and down. I was like, this is awesome.
We're pretty stupid.
That's why I was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was butt ass naked in the shower.
Whoa.
Well,
What the Wait a minute.
I'm just telling y'all where I consumed your content.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a whole moment.
That's cool. I say Paul shit all the time. I say Paul shit.
Yeah, I know you just did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Okay. You know,
I was
that's all
watching,
you
I was watching.
That's all you needed to say.
I was watching.
especially around him. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro. Yo, so you gonna be mad at me how I watched y'all shit?
No, not mad at all.
Just didn't want to know.
He just didn't want to know.
I'm gonna put it in the
wanted to
comments.
know?
I'm not saying I didn't want to know, but
I'm gonna put it in the comments which show I was watching. I'm gonna tell you this the one I was naked on.
Oh wow.
I say Paul
We should
shit all
let
the
the
time.
audience guess and do a contest to see what.
No.
What episode y'all think I was watching?
We should not make no contest out of this. This goddamn Mike always want to make a contest out of something. No, we're not. No.
Yeah, my fucking hair. Trying to not be on my. Sorry if it look real feminine. I don't really care, but I gotta get the hair off.
The crown and the
Yeah, we
and
good.
the waving hair and the pink shirt doesn't look feminine at all.
No, I don't think so. Oh man, over here.
Believe me, I know. Ken,
Whoa! Wait a minute. What's about that?
I'm just giving.
Mike say pause shit all the time. No,
See?
technically that
I
is
really
definitely
do.
a pause word. That was definitely what you said to me. Was pause like? Do you understand?
pause
why?
worthy?
Yeah, for sure. You understand what you just said?
Go ahead, tell me.
You just-
It's just I need all the lessons.
Oh yeah, dude, run
you
it back,
don't.
replay it.
Yeah,
I
when you
can't
run it
replay
back,
it.
you definitely gonna replay it. But you definitely just you confirmed how much of a man I was. There's only one way to know that. In the community that Dell lives in, there's only one way to know that. If we were sexual. That's the only
that
way.
true?
That's the only way that he's thinking in his mind. That's why it's a pause moment. That's the only way you would know if I'm a real man.
Help me understand.
If you be honest,
Help me understand.
my man said, it's all man over here, and you looked at him and said, believe me, I know.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You confirmed
That's definitely
how
pause.
much of a man I was.
That was a pause moment. For
But why
sure.
though? But let's just dissect it.
question.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe I was just being
Because
polite and
he's feeling you know so much about me by being inside. I must have been
Whoa!
inside him.
Jesus
If you're a
Christ.
Del Gold thing, I must have
That
been
is not
inside
what Del
Mike. Because
Gold
clearly
thinks.
I'm never
Look at his
going to be the
face.
bottom, right? I would never be, right? So let's just be clear. If in this world that Del lives in, when he said that, he feels like it's only one way. It's only one way he could know how much of a
Is
man
this your
he
idea?
is.
Let's have Buhzz on the show.
Right? Del, am I close?
He called us. He called us and was like, when I'm going to be on the show? And we was like, Tuesday. That's it. Woo!
What? Where we go from here, guys? It's a great interview. That's fine.
Follow Buhzz. Follow Dell. Good night.
Well,
Y'all talking about pause moments. I gotta dissect the pause of it all. I don't understand where the brain goes when you have to feel like you gotta speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So I figure
When people
if
watch
somebody
the
say
show-
pause, I can ask them to explain what I did wrong.
when people watch the show, they're going to be like, and Dell's not going to pause that right there. They so
Dell
used
just-
to me having, whoa, wait a minute moment.
So I was just asking a question as to what does that entail? Why did you woo it? What does that mean?
Because Cam
Does it have to do with sex?
Because Cam watched from the Diplomats, he watched the show too. And the first ever pause moment, he called me. He was like, "What's up, B?" Like that was a pause moment right there. B, like you can't have people going up there saying shit and not addressing it, B. And I was like, "All right, I got you, Cam." So ever since then, you know what I mean?
But you do an amazing job.
Killer
of
Cam,
it.
by the way.
I just don't think you do a good job of explaining why you paused though.
'Cause that's the world we live in.
I'm trying to explain that word. I'm trying to understand, and I don't understand. I might want to be able to pause people too.
For
But I
somebody
gotta
who
understand
doesn't
why I'm
pause
doing it.
people- He doesn't.
If I say to a man, "What? It's all man over here," and that man look back at me and say, "Believe me, I know."
I don't think I said it with that tone.
What's up with your eyebrows? His eyebrows is like that? That's crazy.
Believe me,
He
I
said,
know.
believe me.
I don't think I said it like that. I'm gonna go back and watch it. Maybe I did.
Run it
I
back.
do. I said that man.
that man. Okay.
It was Mike. He said that shit.
But I didn't say it like that.
I was out.
Okay.
I said if I was out and I said to somebody, "Man, it's all man over here," and somebody said, "Believe me, I believe me, I know."
So how would you assume
Wait,
they
what?
know?
How? And then you can't be saying you.
How
can't
do
say
they know?
Maybe I saw you beat somebody up, or I don't know. Like
I'm just saying. But how do we know? That's why I'm trying to know. In the world of Dell, what does he think about that? Where is
There's
it?
ways that you can agree with.
that was not one of them.
Yeah,
But I'm 40 though, with a
it's all
fiance.
man over here. You like, man,
With a
I'm
pink
supposed to
shirt.
talk about my guy. I know, like, you mean, remember that one time you beat the one boy the fuck up and you was talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That makes like you knock somebody the fuck out. Like,
Fair enough.
Pow!
Just playing devil's advocate. I'm happy to be here, guys.
Fair
I'm happy to be here, guys. Just create a conversation. It's a podcast. Some people need to know, man. Some people get caught up in the pause and not understanding what they're doing wrong. It's still a shitty explanation, but I understand. I think I understand.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if y'all understand.
My explanation is shitty on my show.
Most times you just say pause, and I
You
just
let it
stop.
rock, man. I watch you, Mike, and you
Yeah.
cringe. You actually don't even know what you did wrong,
A
Mike.
good chunk of the time,
Yeah,
I don't, but I
yeah.
figured out. But that
And I
was
just
a
had to
hell
ask
of an
for you.
explanation.
I had to
that you
ask
gave.
for you. I was like, does it mean he's sucking dick, though?
This is
Like, what does that mean?
Unpause? Is there a way to
I gotta
unpause?
acknowledge something. Before, sometimes I might not even catch it. Our producer, my son Dunn, shout out Dunn, that's not here today. he will be in the background like.
Dell Gold created that
That's
monster.
true.
Do you agree?
No, I did not. The word
Yeah, you definitely-
That little boy.
Well, he wouldn't have been here without you.
So who put who
I
onto the
think you
pause?
talking
Who
about-
paused who
No,
first? Did you
your
pause
son.
your son first, or he
No.
paused you first in life?
My son don't say pause moment.
He don't say pause.
He just say
moments.
whoa?
No, he goes like
He don't
this.
do whoa moments.
That who started that first to who? He
What?
did that to you first, or you did that to him
I've
first?
seen
Whoa.
dude-
To you between you and your son, yeah. But that exchange, the
We
where's the
don't have it. We be like,
because y'all so sharp, they
we
sharp.
sharp as shit. Yeah, we go out.
But
We
y'all
be
had
at
to
the-
get sharp.
We
Though.
be at the barbershop and then barbershop conversation and shit. Somebody say something like, Paul, me and my son just look at each other.
Oh, that's learned behavior. Your son mimicking you.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It's kind of.
He is, man. Shout out to your son, man. And you sharp, man. But you learned it from your father.
Maybe some, but I will say this. All right, no, hold on. Remember at the end of Forrest Gump, when the two of them are sitting down watching TV, and they both go like this. They both tilt their heads, and they're both watching TV the same way. Dunn makes a lot of the same faces and expressions that
I
come
get
out
that.
naturally
I get that.
as Dell. So this whole, and then he'll look up at me and be like, "The fuck." He does the same shit. He doesn't say what the fuck, but that's what it,
Learned
just
behavior is
like-
learned behavior. But I'm
Maybe,
saying
maybe
is,
not, but I think
my
it's
son tried that pause shit with me before because his demographic and his community of friends was doing it.
Yeah.
He was on a whoa. I said, whoa, what, little nigga? I don't get pussy or something? I like dick? You gotta ask him. Is that what you're assuming when you say whoa to me?
No, it's just.
No, whoa. I'm just telling you my exchange with my son, and guess what? We've never had that problem again. He's never paused me or whoa. And guess what? I say pause shit all the time.
What the hell?
I say pause shit all the time. I mean, that wasn't verbatim, but that was the energy. Like, what was you saying? So what is you saying? You pausing. What is you saying? Or are you questioning if I'm, what is you saying?
You know what I hate? I hate when people
Yeah.
bring dogs in the supermarket.
No, that's a legit, but what about in a dog aisle?
And what?
No.
Fuck no.
Because they had to get to the dog aisle.
Don't bring
and
your
walk through the
dog
whole-
in the supermarket.
Why is that
You
so
still gotta
offensive?
go.
Cause you're taking an animal around food. Like, if some food be open, like you walking around the fruits and some shit got a hot bar and shit, and you walking dog shed. Don't bring
Oh,
animals.
so
in
you
the-
don't want them like shedding and
Yeah,
like
a dog can do that
shake.
shit right there. Yeah, like now you got some shit that just flew in the soup. Like no.
The soup in the can is cold, right?
No, you got
like the
hot
open
bar.
hot
You got
bar,
the
yeah.
hot bar.
Oh, okay, so
all
go
all
over the
markets
can.
got that now. Acme got that.
Okay.
Whole Foods got
Y'all
that.
buy soup out of them shits?
No, I don't. But
Oh, but it's still open
It's
food.
there. If
Hot
somebody
bar.
in the soup. Got you.
Yeah.
Somebody in the soup. Okay, well, that's a good perspective. I ain't tripping on it.
buffet food.
Actually, if I was to pick, I would say, yeah, usually I'm used to seeing a dog outside strapped to the pole.
Don't bring your dog.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm cool with
strap it
that.
to the pole.
Kind of weird. Like I was in the fucking what was it Thursday? I was on break. I went to Acme because Acme got some black lady in Acme make some good ass fried chicken. Like she looked like yo.
That's her recipe in that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to
Yeah.
believe. So,
That's a real thing, man.
you know,
That's why they
my
got
brother went on
it.
break first. He was like, "Yo, Dell, you gotta try the chicken over at Acme. The black lady
Yeah,
making
bro.
some chicken on there." I'm like, I'm
They like record labels, bro. They
So I
went
went
and
over
grabbed that
there
young
and I went to
town.
go get some chicken. It was a guy standing there with a German Shepherd, and he, like,
In the store.
yeah, dog was like full grown and shit. And I came in, he looked at me. He's like, "Arr."
Was the guy blind or at all?
No, that's the thing. Ain't no service dog. The
Wasn't
dog
no
looked at me. He's
service
like,
dog.
"Arr." And I looked down and was like, "Arr." Like, and the guy turned around like, "Oh my god, he's usually nice." And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm usually nice, but it's like we having a problem here." And I'm an armed guard. I'm gonna pop the dog. Shoot a shot, a little fucking
Fluffy,
Rin-tin-tin.
Rin Tin Tin.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I actually, I'm like, yeah, I can get
And then
it.
people be scared of dogs. You can't just be walking around the market with a dog and somebody, oh god, like
No, I don't trust dogs at all.
Yeah.
I love them, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them not
especially
to bite
somebody
people.
else's dog.
I definitely don't walk close to him. I'm not about to walk close to nobody,
You
dog,
never
but I don't
know.
mind them in my space. I'm just not about to walk like in biting distance.
No, that's just stupid.
that's-
And you know me. You know how much of a dog dork I am, but I won't run up to a
Dog
street.
dork.
I am, but I won't run up to
No,
somebody's
dog
dog.
dogs, I like that.
Yeah.
But like,
Although I did, so when I'm out in different places or whatever, if I'm bored by myself, if I'm out smoking and people are walking by and they're walking their dogs, I try to guess the dogs' names. Now I'm never right, ever. But somebody, I was wondering for so long and they got about 50 feet ahead of me and I started chasing them just finally asked him, "What's your dog's name?" I was way off, but I was out of breath by the time I got up to them. I'm
That's some
surprised
white
they stopped and
people
talked to me. Yeah.
That's some white people shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is. For
I don't
sure.
know no
I'm
black
teaching.
person
This
that
is a
would've
teaching
did
moment
that.
for you now.
No,
This is what we do.
no. I'm just acknowledging
didn't
that
know,
that's
but-
inherently in you to do some shit like that. We don't. No, we don't give a fuck that much.
Yeah,
No, not about
Whoa moments. Can we have white moments? You do that?
Yeah, y'all have a lot of them joints.
I'm not. Believe me, that's the last thing I want to lead with.
Well, it's just more like the shit that black people will probably never be doing.
Sure. Okay. Yo, that'd be a better way to do it.
Yeah, we probably never doing that.
Yeah.
that's a good
That's
skit though.
Yeah.
That's a decent ass skit. Like us three sitting and smoking and like a dog. Like you had like 3 dogs on pass, and the first time you try to guess the dog name, we can look at you like, what the fuck you doing? Like you know her? Like and then you do it 2 more times.
You know her?
Like what the fuck?
Hey, yo.
What is this about? And you know, I'm just trying to guess dogs' names. Trying to guess dogs' names.
Like that's not a
Buhzz can say something to you, and I'll just leave. Like
that's not a pastime we would ever indulge in. I don't believe. At least not none of the black people I know. I know a lot of them.
Okay, so that being said, yeah, it's more than likely a white thing, but it was definitely a weed thing too.
white thing.
It was definitely a weed thing for sure. It was weed.
Just use fries.
I was like, yo,
Just
that
throwing
dog
out
looks like, you know.
No,
a
you
Ralph.
said it out loud though, and you meant it.
Oh, I
That's
did
the thing.
mean it.
So like,
and I went after it. I committed.
I'm not saying I ain't never might have thought no shit like that, but I just thought it. I didn't say that shit in public to people around me like.
It was just a game I was playing with myself. I was like,
Out
I wonder how
loud.
close I could. Yeah, out loud for sure. Yeah,
that's what
I'd be
that's
like,
the
"Oh,
white
what's your
people
dog's name?"
shit. Because y'all so passionate about that thought about this dog. We don't give a fuck enough. That thought come in and was like, I wonder if that nigga look like a Fido. And then it's going in my head. It's gone. I'm not about to say, is that dog named Fido? I got to know. I gotta know.
I gotta know.
yeah, that's what black people do. We look at a dog and be like, that dog a bitch.
But for me, I like any
No,
excuse
for
I
real,
can talk to people.
That
too.
one is more common. That dog a bitch.
Yeah.
It's either a bitch or that dog not a bitch. It's not even that dog tough or we don't even got no strong words.
Like, I ain't
It's
fucking with
bitch
that dog.
and it's
No, you know
if
what it
you don't
is?
say
There's,
that-
no,
that
there's
dog
no
is
strong
arrogant.
words.
There's
It's
no
just,
strong
it's a
words.
reaction.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Right. That's
Yeah,
it.
That
That's all.
oh
There's
shit.
no word.
Yeah. Do y'all? Let me ask y'all this question. I know this y'all podcast, but since we're talking about dogs, do y'all map out the route of how you about to get on these cars if this dog act crazy in your path? Like I map that bitch out like, what's that? Like the Equalizer. Like if I see a dog acting crazy up here, like if I see the dog up there, like say you see a straight dog, like, oh shit, that's a pit. I'm like, yeah. On that
Oh,
truck,
for
on
sure.
that joint.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
And I know
The
I
answer.
mapped the fucking route out of how I'm not gonna get caught by this motherfucker if it start to come this way. Y'all don't do that?
I do.
Or
that.
you do?
I do.
I
That.
had that situation. I was coming back from the store, getting some backwoods. I was walking up the street, and you see like a red nosed pit, like running down the street.
Yeah,
In mid
so-
walk, I was like,
Yep. And that shit start computing.
I straight put my hand on my hip. I was like, this dog run up on me.
That's how he saw it. He saw it playing out in the same lane. He said, I'm not gonna go jump on nothing. I'm gonna play it. Bop, bop, bop. That's how I play out of his mind. My shit, I got the route of what cars I'm gonna be
At
on.
this point, I just think
While I'm
like,
young, somebody get your dog.
At this point, I don't think I'm gonna be able to like outrun the dog because I'm a little older now, gained a little bit of weight. So I feel like I'm gonna try to like zig behind some cars and I fuck around slip. Or my leg bump up against the bumper or something. My knee hit the bumper of the car trying to jump on that jump.
You gotta get on them shits.
And so I feel like I don't got run. Like I got 15 for you. Like
15 for a dog.
No, I'm saying though, it might be like Cujo. It might be like Cujo's. Now you got to get.
You might
Cujo
actually go to
quick.
jail for that.
Huh?
You might actually go to jail for that one.
Shit, not-
That many shots, you might actually go to jail.
Yeah, the dog was bit by a fucking rabbit with rabies. You crazy.
Michael Myers dog. Yeah.
I
Man.
think that dog come back with rabies.
That many bullets in the dog.
He shot him
you might
6
go down.
times. 6 times. I shot
He'd
him.
have coming.
I mean, all jokes aside though, like if a dog came running up on me on some shit, like, and that shit on some, like, you see the fucking teeth and the, I'm shooting it. I'm shooting it. And the first,
That's a perspective. That's another way to think about it. I just
That's why I understand why like mailmans I see why they be running and shit. Like they don't got no weapons.
They got do you know what the U.S. federal government gives them? Milk bones.
Huh?
Milk bones. Says here, take these dog, and
For real?
yeah.
Give them dog treat?
Do that work?
I don't know if they give it to them if they're issued, but I know a lot of mailmen carry them just so that they need to, so you can
I've
toss
seen
it.
a mailman pepper spray dog before. This was like an Overbrook section and shit. Now some family live up there.
You saw it in person.
Yeah, and the mailman was delivering mail, And you could tell it was like Overbrook, like real suburby, like.
Yeah.
Because the mailman had on like a little ass mailman uniform on, like his whole uniform was little shit. So when he was delivering mail, like his uniform's skinny as shit. Like why do you got that fucking little ass uniform on? Like like a stripper. Like that's a mailman. Pause. Like what the fuck? So as he opened the mailbox, you seen a dog come out of nowhere on some shit. He pepper sprayed the shit out the dog, and the dog was that shit hurt, little puppy.
Yeah.
You better go ahead.
My dogs hate mailmen so much. But I will say,
stranger.
let me say apologize too, man. Check my phone during the podcast, but I was trying to make sure my daughter got home, man.
I think it's a stranger, but I mean, it's the same stranger every day. Like, you see him every day at whatever, 8 o'clock, 3 o'clock,
When a
whatever.
stranger will walk down the street, the dog won't do a goddamn thing.
Yep, all day.
I think it's something with the uniform. Like,
Maybe.
it has something to do with the uniform. Like, it triggers the dog. Like, get him. He bad as shit. Yeah,
Maybe because they just drop the mail in like with some of them where you just put the mail through the door and the dog like just is on the other side of the
It'd
door.
be funny as shit though when the mailman be running from the dog. Get your dog! Get your dog!
That's the slogan right
Come on,
there.
man,
Get your dog.
Come
Get your
on,
dog.
man.
That's all you gotta say. Get your dog. That's why I said I'm prepared to find a car, get on it, and yell, "Get your dog."
Yeah,
who,
get your
who
dog.
dog is that?
Yeah, it's
who
get your
dog?
Who dog? Come on, man.
That's the order. Get your dog. Get your dog.
Hey
Who
yo,
dog is this? Yo, come
Hey,
on,
yo.
man.
Standing on the roof of somebody's car. Come on, man.
You always try to hit the dog with whatever you got. A belt bag, your hat. Like, stop it.
Belt's probably a
Stop
good
it.
idea.
Go ahead now. That shit, yo, man, this shit.
But yeah, I do that because I map out every situation. You know, even like I'm in Acme. There's always like something to map out, right? There's always just some kind of situation.
I feel like I do that
So for
too.
sure, if I see a dog, which again I'm a dog person, but I don't trust them at all.
growing up in the hood like that, you kind of gotta
Just it's
keep
an
your head
awareness.
on the swivel so you know. You just map out what's up. Like if this happened, I'm doing this, this, and this. It's usually based off the cops, so I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, oh, if they turn right here, I'm gonna hit this alley, coming through Miss Shirley backyard, going through the crib. Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah, that's usually what it is. Like it's usually got something to do with the cops when we mapping shit out, or you know, hoods are better than other hoods, and you gotta get from one place to another. But that's another story for
I
another
won't be
day.
able to run from the cops because I'll start laughing. Cause like as soon as they start chasing me, we got a runner. Like you hear all
And you would say-
moving off and shit. Come on,
No, they say more shit like, hey, come here, hey.
don't you run, stop her.
Yeah.
Hey, he's running. We got a runner.
Then it's to the oils on their ass. They don't really want to run. They be out of shape for real. Well, back when I was a kid, they was out of shape.
Yeah. And then you knew all the little spots anyway.
You wasn't catching me in West Philly, cuz.
No, you wasn't catching me in South Philly either.
You not catching me in West.
We were young. I remember seeing cops on the street and we were talking to them. They were smoking cigarettes, and we were young. We were stupid. We were fucking with them or whatever. We were like, "Yo, you're allowed to like you smoke? Like you're all out of shape. What if you got to chase somebody?" And he was just like, slapped his hip. We we're like, "Oh man, fuck you."
That's why this back in the day shit is different. Like back in the day, you wouldn't see no dog in the supermarket. You wouldn't.
No.
Nowadays you see the
They also was smoking cigarettes in the hospitals. That's
true.
but still like now
It's like,
the only place that dogs supposed to be walking into is like
Kinda like-
PetSmart, Petco. That's
but
their
like,
store.
like you gotta admit,
That's their
cigarettes
store.
in the hospital is hella ill, bro. That's fucking crazy. That is the wildest shit
I mean-
to think about. Cigarettes in the spittle. That's
It is, but that's that's different from dogs in the supermarket.
No, how the what?
Very different.
Motherfuckers gotta breathe, bro. I don't want a nigga smoking a cigarette around me now.
I get that, but that's
Let alone while I need air from
I
them,
wouldn't
from the
nobody, like,
spittle.
smoking around like an oxygen tank.
the other thing.
Them niggas is smoking
gonna blow up,
cigarettes
yeah.
in the spittle. What? That
they
shit
are.
was the wildest time of all. Like, what is we doing?
The people do that now. It's real bad now. People do that shit like real bad. They would spark an L or a cigarette.
Yo, they
any
used to have
fucking
a fucking smoking section in the fucking where you couldn't smoke publicly. They used to have a smoking section in the hospital where you could smoke. You know how nasty that motherfucking area was?
It has to be, especially if they're in there for for whatever the reason is. Just you're chain smoking, you're nervous, you're freaking out. So it's,
And the maintenance only getting paid like $7.25. That's the fucked up thing back in the day. You know how bad it used to be for maintenance, man? $6.50 to $7.25. We ain't doing that. That's too much.
It used to be a decent number.
We are at a lounge, so you know people walking through.
At the Rendezvous Lounge.
At the Rendezvous Lounge.
Which is a legit spot.
They in the back. In the back.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
What up? Good question, Mike. What else is going on with me? This year I've been back and forth shooting a movie from Atlanta and Philly, back and forth from Philly to Atlanta, shooting a movie with a couple people that I love in the acting game.
Yeah, I called you the other day because I saw your missed call, which was from the day before, and we already talked. And I was like, "Did you call me?" And you're like, "Nah."
Funny as shit.
Never mind. But you,
Bro,
were,
you
you were
remember
on
you
set.
was on the phone. Remember when I called you, I just called Mike, right? He called me that next day like, "Yo, I just saw a missed call for you." That was from the day I called. I said, "Bro, I called you that day. We talked already." He said, "Oh yeah, what's up?" He said, "No, I was calling you back."
Because it showed up as missed, whatever. Anyway, so, but yes, the point
That's some
was
old
is you were
people
on
shit
set.
on the voicemail.
Yeah.
People that smoke weed shit.
People, the old.
I just appreciate you wanting to get back
said
to
you
me
were
because
on
you
set.
thought I missed it. Oh yeah, I was.
But you said you were on set, so that's what's up.
Snoop from The Wire, Baltimore Snoop. Shout out to Baltimore Snoop. Shout out to Clifton Powell and the joint. Shout out to Rel Lawrence. Who put me on the project, directed, wrote it. Yeah, man. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this one.
That's what's up. Yeah, it's a what
Movie about?
The movie is called Life Isn't Fair. That's all I'm gonna say.
There you go.
Okay.
Life isn't fair.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. Maybe
Facts.
7 billion. That's
Facts.
what's up. All right, that's good.
Facts. I did a play.
Judge it by its title.
Yeah, I did a play called Life Isn't Fair at the Met last year, and this is the movie. From that.
Oh, all right, yeah, I remember.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you got your hands in a lot of different stuff, acting, music, comedy. Like, what do you?
The music shit.
I know you do a lot of it all consistently because when we've talked before, you're like, well, you got a lot going on. Like you got, like music-wise, you said you got a lot. But
Yeah.
what do you like doing the
Keep
most?
yourself busy.
I'm trying. Well, artistically, I just like being not bored, right? Like, don't we all just don't want to be bored and not have nothing to do? So I've trained myself to never sit in that space and just try to always, what are you not doing? Like, I even tell y'all right now, I don't care. It's like out there now. A couple people got some of my work, but I'm in school for sewing right now. So, like, I'm making garments and shit like that. I can't make a garment yet, but, like, I done made some tote bags and shit like that I done gave to my family. And but that's just back to my African heritage, being a tailor, last name being Taylor, and so I want to be able to be a tailor, actually be able to. So it's just, I'm in school for that right now. So it's just to keep the brain going, man, and to never be bored. Like if my spirit bored, I'ma die, bro. And I ain't trying to die no time soon. So as long as I got life, I get up and get busy. Like I don't wake up. Like I tell people, I don't wake. You know how some people wake up like, like no, my nigga. Like I get up. Like my nigga. Like what time is it? Like I fucking miss something every day.
You create. So you're very consistent with creating something.
Yeah.
It just comes
My
out
last
in different
name
ways.
Taylor.
You
Take
the whole
that
thing
with you, cuz. We filming, G.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, it's all good.
You can
Shout out to my man.
Shout out to
got the ashtray.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ashtray hand.
Right. We're here. This
Yeah,
is what we're
peace.
here for.
Ashtray hand.
If you need a bottle cap, or if you need a little bit of water left, we got you. No, but you're consistently creating. So it just seems like maybe one day you wake up and you're like, all right, I want to create comedy. Maybe one day I want to wake up and make music or whatever, or focus on different
It
stuff.
don't work like that, Because, all right, I will say, even though it seems as though it may work like that, but it don't. Because I would ask y'all, when was the last time y'all seen me on stage doing comedy?
Right.
So it don't work like that. Like, yeah, I feel like, so the comedy wave, I think I did my comedy run, it's like maybe 4 straight years, maybe 5, we could say. And from there, but I had a goal with that. The goal was to develop material that I'll be able to sustain for about 15 to 20 minutes. I actually went beyond that. And then when everything shut down and then creatively I was pulled other places, I sat on the things that I have. I still try to hone those things, but I'm not chasing anything over there more than that. That was the goal, to be able to do this thing and know that you're capable, because when my brain is in that space on that stage, it's fucking magical for me. So I don't really trip. I don't trip no more. I used to trip and worry. I don't. Now, so I know I'm capable, especially with preparation. ain't nobody fucking with me in my mind, right? If I want to get on the stage, when I prepare, I'm gonna fuck it up, right? And that's all I know that to be true because I've lived it, I witnessed it, I saw my preparation, I know what that is, right? Cool. Now there's other parts of me artistically that I want to explore that I haven't, that I want to own, that I want to like really bring to fruition in a real way. Same like I did the comedy. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do those things, and sometimes you might not see me out in public. You might not see me doing shows or doing all these things, but the things I'm doing behind the scenes are very important to me. And when it's time for those things to come to fruition, I feel like it's gonna be very blissful for myself, just for my space of artistic creativity. Like, you know what it feel like to create some shit and then put it out and people get to judge it and see it and really take on what you had up here, you feel me? So I'm excited for people to see this shit. It's a lot of shit. So but stand up, that shit in me. So like that's one thing that shit in me. I feel like I can step on any stage right now.
I noticed
and
that
do a solid 10. I can't say 7 to 10. I can't say a full 20 that'll make sense. But 7 to 10, I can get in and out, and that's not a bad way to start for me. Because once you get your feet wet, like me doing comedy for a week, I feel like I'm good to go on tour. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I noticed. That's what I noticed. If I did comedy for a week, if I did open mic here, did a set here at a joint, had a booking here, another open mic, whatever. By the end of that week, by that next week, I promise you, I'm ready to go on tour. Cause I got so much shit. Yeah, it's just about putting it up there.
Focus into it.
It's just about the process of it all, of getting the material from, okay, I like this, I'm gonna try to attempt it, okay, I'm gonna tweak this, I'm gonna attempt it again, and I love it. I like where I'm at with it enough to display it. So it don't take me too much to display who I am up there. And that's the goal, just to be comfortable up there. Because who I am as a character, when I'm comfortable, is usually enough for me to carry on what I'm trying to display. I just want to be myself. And that's what the people like when I'm on stage. Because I'm able to, I try to draw them in as much as I can. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't think that comedy is the hardest art form I'm attacking at this present time. I would say acting is.
Yeah.
But I'm attacking that full throttle too, taking lessons from some great people, and like really taking just trying to do, like be great at that shit, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you're good at a lot of what you've done. You said something that stuck out, which was like a lot of the people that that are great comics, and the ones that I like a lot and just respect a lot are the ones that they don't give a shit how they come out as like the #1 seller or #1 whatever, but they all say the same thing. I don't care what the hell happens before or whatever, but when I step on stage up until the time I step off, I'm a monster. I'm running this show.
I believe that, bro.
I'm just, I'm in control and I'm the best that I can be. In
There's times I walked on that stage and blanked and went off myself. Not saying I was proud of the performance, but I felt that I felt that I did better than some people that was booked. You know what I'm saying? A guest spot or whatever the fuck. And say, just stepping off of a hiatus or whatever. And that's not being, obviously I'm always picking up my shot. I hate everything that I've done. I'm not even going front. Every fucking stand-up I watch, I don't watch my stand-up. It's very hard to. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense as to why I don't put none out, like so for people to see, because I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And that's enough for me, because I've gone over those same things I don't like 1,000,000 times in my house. Like trying to figure just that part out, like, I shouldn't have ever said that. I'm never going to say that again. And I'm going to say this like this. I'm going to do this like this. And then it just goes about, it's always going to be an open mic first. I mean, before I start stepping on stage, it's always going to open mics first. I always believe I'm going to test my shit out first. I'm not just going to be the dude that just walk on the stage. If a guest spot and I'll try to, if the vibe is right, cool. But if I ain't in a comedy space where I was on stage recently, and I'm not really fucking with it, because I ain't going to disrespect nobody's stage. As a host, I'll do that all day long. As a host,
if it's a book spot, I'm definitely coming prepared.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say I'm always gonna leave room for
if I get a book spot, I'm gonna be on open mic stages.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave room for some new stuff or just like in the moment things or whatever, crap, or whatever you want to call it. But like, and occasionally, like but it almost feels ballsy to like try out a brand new joke at a book show. So it's like, no, I hit up other spots, and sometimes it's like that half court shot. It's like, oh shit, it went in.
Well, my brand new jokes don't come like written shit. They come off the crowd work and then like something clever in the moment that I was able to turn into something. Like when that turned into it felt like it was written, but it really was something impromptu. That's where some shit I might create. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna try. I don't really throw no new oops. I try to stick to the script.
We talked about this sometimes. You said something else too about blanking on stage. Anybody that's seen me has probably seen me blank sometimes, but there's it's these things that happens like with live moments where you just turn it into something. Maybe you don't know that I blank, or because at that point, then we talk about like facial expressions a lot. Like
that shit happened to me Sunday.
Well, I know silence ain't
I think
the key.
it probably happened to me Saturday night too. I did.
For me, it's the silence. If I can avoid the silence of I don't want to be silent. I want to be active. If I'm silent too long, I feel bad that I'm not. So I try to. Even if I gotta go to the old, so how's everybody doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Even if I gotta readjust, but I'm not gonna be quiet for too long. I'm not just gonna be sitting up there on the. Hey, that's where I feel like if I blank like that, I'm a fucking panic. But like I try to, even if I gotta take it to get in the host mode.
I say something crazy like I gotta take a deep breath and be like, I never want to be the boy. Be like. What I want to talk about next, like that right there is the killer to me. Like,
no, I've never. Yeah, that.
If you don't know what you about to say next,
say your name and say goodnight.
Like, all right, what am I to say next? So what am I going to talk about next? It's
That's not fair to those people.
Just hang it up. It's over. Yeah, it's good. Like on Sunday, I heard some lady say something, and then I said, "What you say?" And she was like, "Oh no," I said, "I'm ready for more jokes," and the way I flipped it on her was like, "What you trying to say? I'm corny? I'm ready for more jokes." I started mocking her and shit, but she had fun with it. Like
you was killing the boy with the deep voice the night I came to y'all show.
Oh, the jukebox.
Jukebox, yeah, jukebox. Shout out to Jukebox for showing up.
Dude, that was cool.
Yeah.
Now that night didn't look like Dell did no material. It looked like he was all doing crowd work the whole time. Now I could be wrong.
No, you right. It was all
really close.
I sat in the front. Now, are y'all weirded out about that? I hear y'all speaking about that. Some people,
sitting up front?
Yeah.
No, I think that's just Buhzz.
What I'm saying, do people not sit in the front?
But a lot of people are afraid that you're going to pick on them. So
Me?
No. In general,
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm aware of that. Yeah,
so there's
yeah.
always the empty front row.
The jukebox situation happened because of Mike.
Yeah.
Because when Mike went up there, he was like, "My dog died." And usually you hear all ladies say, "Oh," but no lady said nothing. And your ear was, "Oh." I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in the back like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about this. So that voice deep as shit.
Yeah.
Then the DJ just made it.
Yeah, it's probably the worst DJ
by messing up. Yeah, but it made it so great. And that's the thing. It's
for the comics,
you should have seen
material-wise,
he get way better.
He actually, that was an improvement.
That's
Yeah,
guys,
so he missed his cues.
Whose cousin is this? Is this my uncle or what's going on?
I owe him a lot of money, so I'm just fucking around.
Something's going on because there's no way you rebook somebody like that.
I grew up with.
And y'all saying that was the good version. Y'all tripped.
He got better.
So bad.
He's getting better. In October,
I appreciate y'all being a part of this brother's success. Like y'all trying to build him up and make him be great.
I didn't even know his name in October. I asked him what his DJ name was. I was like, "You got a DJ name?" He was like,
literally was not playing intro music or outro music.
So for anybody
that was part of it.
Yeah, so just to fill in the people that weren't there, this guy was just missed every cue, didn't whatever, but it made it great. And this is what I wanted to just say about the silence. It's like I like it. I like stretching it as far as it can go right before it's like
awkward.
Like awkward. No, awkward's fine, but right before I lose control completely and the crowd just devours me. So I'll take that. I'll bend that note as far out of the scale as possible and come right back in and go back into the solo. So I love it. I enjoy it.
But I will say, just to give y'all overall perspective of where my head is, right? And that's what this podcast is about, right? You're trying to get to know what I got going on. Yeah. And a lot of times I'm super vague because I don't really have anything precise. But I will say, that's just like I don't even want to do away like an activist. Let's just say, my brain has done away with the idea that my hour on stage has to be all stand up. I'm telling myself I can do hour and a half at some point. Ultimately, it's gonna be more like y'all remember John Leguizamo?
That's what I was just gonna bring up.
Or Mike Tyson on stage. So it's almost Broadway-esque. It's gonna be stories going into my music, coming out of the music, back into the stories, back into the music. You feel what I'm saying? All written by myself. So at the end of the day, the stand-up, I feel good about that. If I want to write shit that go into these things, that'd be great. But these are all life experiences and shit that I'm writing about in the songs anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in my mind, that's what my hour and a half special is going to look and feel like when I get to that space. That's a long time before I get to that space, but that's what it's going to feel like to come to an experience of me on stage. That's ultimately what I don't think it's going to be 100% just me on stage. Will I be able to do it? I think so, yes.
That's exciting to me because, and the fact that you said John Leguizamo, because when, you know, mention
I
your
admire
top
those things.
Mention your top 5, maybe even 10 comics. Does his name come up?
John?
Maybe for you.
It depends on what we talking about in general. Like when we talking about overall artistry, you got to put John up there with like the Jamie Foxxes and them guys. You know what I'm saying?
And I guess what I'm getting at is like,
but I pick from all of that, so it's very hard for me because like Dell will tell you like I don't have no bad comics. There's not a comic that I don't like. I don't, even the ones that are like, man, they're not good. I'm fucking really trying to figure out what they're trying to tell me.
Right.
Some of the shit's funny, some of the shit I can see, but I don't know, my brain just does this thing where nothing's like bad. It's like might ain't hit, or I might be like, oh, they read that room wrong, or oh, they're bombing, but I'm not like, they're not a bad kind. Like I'm like, there's moments up there where I was intrigued or whatever the fuck. See, that's all I need for, you know, if you're trying to show me who you are, I'm trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at. So I don't really top 5.
So I guess what I'm getting at is that's not the most important part of it.
Okay.
Is that like, you know, in watching his stand-up specials or his specials, there were so many funny ass jokes and stories that were told, but there was a lot of times too where he took you into such a dark place where you felt bad about like just his relationships.
It's
or whatever.
real
So
life.
You can do all
acting that shit out.
I'd be curious to see the Buhzz Taylor.
Crazy,
hour.
bro.
Well, with all of that, learning from Buhzz, and we'll get to the questions now.
Sure.
Oh shit, y'all got real questions?
You told us to come prepared.
Yeah, told us to come prepared.
I thought we got into this, so that was all off the top. We did like an hour off the top.
That's all right. We got another 3 minutes of questions.
I ain't tripping.
About to end it with the questions now. It used to be take shots, but we don't take shots. So it's just like you picking yes or no or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, just, who would you pick, and you can explain why if you want to.
Okay. I like this.
Let me see. Here we go. Now it is.
I'm trying to be as honest as possible. I'm trying not to be political either.
Then maybe we shouldn't do it because these are all political.
You can try it.
Anything close to
About
politics.
32 questions here.
Let's go through
32?
them. Let's
Yeah.
get through them.
Damn, you've been growing.
TV show. Living Single or Friends?
Living single.
Living Single.
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell or Degrassi?
Saved by the Bell.
Biggie Smalls or Big Pun?
Biggie Smalls.
Bernie Mac or Charlie Murphy?
Birdie Mac.
Wow.
Fired that out.
Yeah. Being signed or independent?
Independent.
I knew you were going to say independent. Knock knock jokes or storytelling?
Storytelling.
Kevin Hart or Mike Epps?
Kev.
I'm trying to catch you.
I was thinking. I'm gonna put
Denzel
money on these.
Washington or Samuel L. Jackson?
Denzel.
The Rock?
That one was the hardest one.
Really? How come?
Denzel or Sam?
Yeah.
Because it
There's a
depends
lot
on
of
how
good
you.
questions there.
Well, because that one was the hardest one because Sam is like the GOAT for like the most movies ever done by a black actor, I believe. Like I think Sam got the title. I think he broke history. Like I don't think no other black actor has been in more movies than Samuel Jackson.
I think Wesley
Right.
Snipes up there with
No, he fell off longer. Samuel been think about that hiatus when Wesley with Texas and all that shit. Sam was still active.
He was still doing movies.
Even the
Wesley.
B movie. Like
Hell?
Sam. Nah,
He
bro.
doing low budget.
Well, we can look it up. Y'all can look that up and then put the
You would
stats on
call
the
in.
screen.
You would call in and
Yo, listen.
do a double.
This is a producer moment. Y'all can look that up and put that on the screen and see which one was right. But the Denzel thing, I've learned so much by just listening to him speak and shit that I've Googled in the acting space. I gotta give it to Denzel because of how I feel. Sam the GOAT in his own right, but if I'm picking between the two, it's Denzel.
The Rock or John Cena? Only movies.
The Rock. John Cena ain't even close. He even had a choice. He had a chance if he was talking about only wrestling. If you're talking about only movies, he's blown out the fucking frame. He's not even close.
I'm picking The Rock.
That's why I said The Rock.
Or movies.
But I'm just saying, John Cena, after The Rock left, he in his own right, there's some kids that won't know The Rock but would know John Cena. So I respect that. He's kind of his own Rock. And now he's taking that lane. Batista's taking that lane and following The Rock's footsteps. But you got to Pete Rock is the #1 paid actor in this motherfucker. Yeah. So we talking about movies. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Drake. On the planet? He the #1 played?
Drake or Nate Dogg? Only hooks.
Nate Dogg.
Man, this is a moment.
That's a happy moment for me because it's Nate Dogg all day.
Are you kidding me?
Nate Dogg all day.
What?
Yeah.
He's first of all.
No,
let's just talk about. Let's just talk about the noise y'all hear in the background. They bringing in the new fridge
That's
into
all
the
good.
lounge.
Bring it in.
You know what I mean? They just want to sit into the middle.
If they do, they do. We fix it.
No, they good.
I know you gonna.
Can you guys be
So then-
quiet? Cheat. No, I'm just-
No. So then, the Nate Dogg joint, bro. Like in my lifetime, like I write a lot, right? I'm in a lot of spaces with artists. I got hooks with some artists that I wrote just the hooks because that's all I care to do is create the vibe and give you the energy on the hook. Nate Dogg, like if you peep, bro, don't nobody know Nate Dogg albums or nothing, bro. Right. It's all hooks and that's legendary, bro. Who the fuck else? Even T-Pain got whole songs that niggas know. You feel me? Nate Dogg, like that's what? True. Thank God. And his voice is so iconic. Like, and who was the other guy? I can't forgot who the fuck you said. He said, come on, man. Like, come on. Drake got too many songs and all that. He do it just to put him up against hooks. Don't get me wrong. I think Drake got a dope hook game. Or excuse me, his camp writes dope hooks. And, you know, Nate Dogg was in the lab with his pen. You heard?
Well, I know what you're going to pick on this one. Weed or liquor?
Weed.
Weed. Mary J. Blige or Queen Latifah?
Mary J. Blige.
I'm going with the Queen.
I'm going with Queen Latifah too. Queen Latifah, I'm sorry.
Final answer, right?
I'm sorry.
We should give that.
Queen Latifah, bro. Queen Latifah on that one. I can't. Come on. That Mary cool.
Mary's
Mary
good.
cool.
Mary
She just jumped in that acting lane. Listen, Queen Latifah, like what? Are you talking Cleo? Cleo?
Right.
Like, come on, man. Yeah, no.
Wawa or Royal Farms?
Wawa. What Philly got, man?
Ice Cube or Ice T?
Cube. Hands down. Untouched.
Movie theaters or HBO Max?
Movie theaters. Come on, man, with these questions. The Samuel and Denzel was the hardest one, I'm telling you.
Red Bull or Monster energy drinks?
Red Bull, only because I used to play for Red Bull. I was sponsored with them for some years. And I made a lot of money with Red Bull, so Red Bull to the death.
Yeah, I'm picking Red Bull too.
Miami or Vegas?
I go Miami.
Miami, yeah.
I go Miami on that one. Only because, I explain that one, only because
The shirt gives it away.
the Vegas is not a place where I feel like I'm in Vegas, I'm a hustler. I'm hustling. I'm like moving and shaking. It's not like a place where I'm going to chill and just enjoy my time.
You lose your house in Vegas.
It's not even that. I go there for stuff. I go there to enjoy the ambiance and energy and party vibes. But like Miami, like I don't have to have a goal or a plan. I could just go to Miami and just go to a restaurant. I'm gonna want to probably see a show. I'm gonna want to I'm gonna just be hustling and try to fit my schedule with all these things. Yep. In Miami, I'm just like down there trying to look at big titties, fat asses with my lady, eat some good food, and then get back and looking at fat asses and just chill out. Yep. Yeah, just chill the fuck out in some beautiful weather.
Oh, that's very easy to do.
Yeah, so Miami.
Jamie Foxx or Method Man?
Jamie Foxx.
Damn,
Over the Method
Untouched. Hands down, untouched.
Okay.
He goated. Method Man is too, but when we talking about putting it up against Jamie.
Relationships or single?
Relationships. At what age though? That's
Never specified, but
yeah, because that question, like, it depends on, you ask me at a different age. Yeah. After 30, I'm going to say relationships. Before 30, single.
although you might get some older people that are like, look, I've been through relationships enough, I don't want to do it. So I think...
and I think that's why I think they should have been single in their early 20s. That means if they was in a relationship in their 30s, they shouldn't have been in. Motherfuckers married in their 20s, that means they married in their 30s and they just figured out, oh, I don't want nobody.
I don't want this.
You should have been single.
The Flash or Sonic?
Sonic. I'm not a Flash fan.
That's my man. Iron Man or Batman?
Iron Man the GOAT because of Robert Downey Jr.
Because of Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. made him the GOAT.
I told you.
Yo, last two
told
questions.
He's one of the greatest actors of all time. Man. Robert Downey Jr.
you.
and Tropic Thunder is nothing to be touched.
I am Batman. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, and Batman, like, he's cool, but like he's getting uncooler.
All right, I think this one's gonna be a tough one for you. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Very tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Got it, finally.
Fucking got it.
1 out of 30 something, right?
It was very tough. But I'm going to go with Not even hesitation, really, because I know exactly. As soon as y'all said it, I know which one I was going with, but that is a tough one because I don't want to disrespect either. But it's Prince all
I
day.
knew he was gonna see.
I mean, they're both gone, so.
Yeah.
They're both gone, but like Prince, come on, man.
They won't
Like,
feel
everything he stood for to this day, we still catching game from Prince, what he was believing in for the artists and music, and just how he had a vault of so much music, and just how everybody you talk to was that. Now Mike, he's actually the opposite of what I stand for. Like you asked me, independent or sign. Mike was the sign, Prince was the independent. So that's why I lean more with Prince, because everything he believed in and stood on till he died was against the power structure. Mike used the power structure for his own personal gain. It was not bad. He did a lot of good, but you know, Prince was more of a rebel in his own right. So and purple my favorite color, and he made Purple Rain. So.
There you go. Janet Jackson or Jennifer Lopez?
Janet Jackson.
BET Awards or Soul Train Awards?
I think they damn near the same thing. I go with Soul Train Awards.
Saturday Night Live or Mad TV?
Saturday Night Live.
Wildin' Out or In Living Color?
And Living Color. I love you, Nick, but that's like, come on, Nick would say In Living Color.
Nick Cannon or Steve Harvey, only hosting?
Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon.
We get Steve Harvey a lot.
Nick Cannon the GOAT. Steve Harvey the GOAT in his own right, but Nick Cannon my GOAT if I'm putting them two up.
Steve Harvey throws the card on Family Feud. That's my favorite thing. Like, he's just done.
Do the laugh, Buzz, do the laugh.
I tell you, if your husband,
Rockefeller or Rough Riders?
all right, I'm gonna explain. Now I'm gonna go with The Rock.
It's your boy.
Here's why. Now, coming up, when they were in action, Rough Riders to the death.
I was Rockefeller.
I was Rough Riders to the death, all the way up until Hov became Hov, man. Like, Hov is who he is. He's still running Rock Nation, which I know, you know, not even on the music side because their label ain't doing great, but the fucking the managements and they leading
Just
the pack.
grown with the like.
So like, but that's Rockefeller still kind of, you know what I mean? So I got like they winning already because you know, what the fuck? I ain't seen nobody rocking nothing from Rough Riders in a long time.
Jay-Z or DMX?
Hov, the same reason. Same reason.
Beyonce or Alicia Keys?
All right, that one tough. Alicia.
Now this is on.
Easy. That's actually was an easy question, but to put them up against each other is pretty tough.
This is only crowd pops. Like if you was performing in one of these cities, who you think want to give you the best pop of the night? New York or Chicago?
New York would give me more love.
I think I'm going with Chicago.
I've been to Chicago too.
I've never been to Chicago, so it's tough to say.
Chicago's a beautiful city. I played ball there.
Like a crowd, when they love you, they.
Yeah, it feels like Southern hospitality almost in Chicago.
Cat Williams or Eddie Griffin?
Eddie Griffin all day long. Golden.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
That's 32.
Yeah, it was 32 questions. All right.
Told y'all I was gonna get through it. I always wanted to do one of those, man. Thank y'all for that. I always wanted to do one of those. Yeah, I'm not gonna speak of the other podcasts and things of that nature where I've seen things like that done. Cause we on Golden Salvi just talking shit.
I would like to tell you.
I'm not, you know, I can't speak on. I'm not here promoting them, but y'all can
Took
show
that
the
from Drink
love.
Champs. We stopped. Not that we stopped. We just kind of forgot about like Nori Claps and shit
But
like
as
that.
a,
Like,
I'm just trying to be a proper guest and not be promoting nobody else's stuff on y'all. Now y'all saluting them, I salute that because that's dope.
yeah, it's just a shout out. It's just like a big up. Yeah, we call him Nori.
But I can't do that on y'all joint. I can't do it.
I get it. I get it.
On my podcast, I'm gonna shout out everybody.
You were asking me about this earlier, yeah. So I did meet Nori, and I was like telling him about it, but it was like at this loud ass like outside party, and he was like, "Yo, here, you want to take a picture?" I was like, I mean, because I don't want to bother people.
Yeah.
So I was like, "No, man, it's cool. I just wanted to take what's up," and he's like, "No, man, let's take a picture." So we took one, and he was like, "Check it, make sure you like it." I was like, "No, it's fine." He was like,
It
"Just
depends
check
on
it."
the person, bro.
We
I'm
took.
asking.
He was nice enough, and he was like, take a bunch just to make sure. So I took like 4 or 5 of them. He
That's
was like,
hot,
you like
bro.
them? And I was like, they'll be fine. I got a bunch. He was like, okay. I looked as soon as he walked away. They were all goofy as shit. I was like, Nori. And he's like, come here. Let me take
And you still took more. That's fire though to
he
know.
was funny as shit.
Yeah, so shout out those guys. But yeah, on seeing that on Drink That
last night. At the building I'm working at, he's staying at the building I'm working at.
Yeah, you tell him to make a shot?
He walked out, he was like, yo, because there was another guard there now. I relieved the other guard. So he came down, he was like, yo, and I looked at him, looked straight in the face, was like, what's up?
You one-worded him?
His whole situation was like, man, that's not what the last guard did.
He on the Sixers, man.
I don't give a shit. And then when he came back, he was like,
they special.
He's like, yo, I'm back.
They the people that don't buy. They don't gotta pay for no drinks. I'm a bartender. I ain't never charging them.
When he came back, he was like, yo, I'm back. I was like, all right.
I did one-worded him.
It's not like it was KD. Like it was KD and stuff. Even if it was Joel Embiid, I would have like, yo, shit Embiid. But we talking about PJ.
I got a dope Joel Embiid story too.
The thing about it, PJ not garbage. He's a great player. It's just when you think about when you talk sports and you like my top 10 players, PJ Tucker is not in your top 10. Like he probably be in the top talk of defensive players.
No, sneakers. He the best with the sneakers. He the number one in the league. The best.
Because he changed his sneakers?
No, as far as sneakerheads, PJ Tucker the guy.
Oh yeah. He the goat on that.
That doesn't have to do with.
But that don't.
I'm just saying. That's where he more famous for his sneakers than he is hooping. I'm just saying. Either way,
he will be talking to like defensive players. Like
he about to be a legend, man. He a legend.
I mean, yeah, but
in the hood, because he be in the hood. I fuck with PJ.
You still one-worded him.
Yeah, like it's not. I don't
get that way with nobody, but I do get that way with everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the way you trying to say like, oh, just because of your person, nah. But I'm like that with you. I'm like that with you. I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am. And Joel Embiid's story, real fast. The nigga really was drinking them Shirley Temples, right? No, for real. This was like when the injury year. Remember he like got to the league and then he was like injured or whatever. The years he was injured, like, so at the time I was running the Fillmore security. Like I started that joint from the beginning, the Fillmore. That whole security, how it was run, that's my design, right? So I was there and I used to always have to escort him in. And this is when I knew, because I always tell my brothers, I said, the young boy told me, he was gonna bust their ass. That's what he told me. And since he been playing, he been busting their motherfucking ass. And that's why I always love Joel Embiid, my favorite player in the league, man, because, and I partied with the young, he came to the Tove Lo show. I love Tove Lo, so I was the front row. Luckily, I escorted him to the front. He up there turned up. I don't know if y'all know Tove Lo, white chick. She do the Talking Body song and the high song called Habits. Anyway, dope chick. He was there turned up in the front row. We turned it up. That was one of the greatest moments. But I asked him, I said, man, what's up, man? What the fuck you gonna be doing, man? What's up? He said, Buhzz, I'm gonna bust their ass. I said, all right, big young boy. That's what I kept calling him. All right, big young boy. He big as shit. I was like, all right, big young boy. I'm 6'5". The nigga's 7 foot legit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but no, he a big young boy. And I remember I seen him in social settings a couple years after that with bitch ass Ben Simmons. He dapped me up on some Buhzz shit, but like, he like since then became a superstar, but he told me he's gonna bust their ass. And this nigga has been a dominant force, gonna break records and all that. He broke some already, but shout out to Joel Embiid. So yeah, people like that, it's the same love for me always. So I ain't gonna treat one over another. But if it's PJ Tucker, man, I'm talking to him like he the homie. Like, bro, what's up? Why the fuck you don't shoot a lot? Like, what's your deal? Like, what's up? Why you don't?
Not a shooter. Anyway, that's been our show. I'm Dell Gold.
I'm like Salvi.
Special guest Buhzz Teller. Give it up, y'all. We out of here, man.
I appreciate this opportunity, man. Rendezvous Lounge, thank y'all for the opportunity to let us shoot in this space. And we out this bitch, man. Love y'all.
Like you. Peace.
Yeah.
Wow, it's late.